We are just a couple of months away from a high-stakes primary election on June 2nd. California voters head to the polls. The biggest elections locally is the LA County Sheriff's race. It is a critical moment for the nation's largest sheriff's department. Incumbent Sheriff Robert Luna is seeking a second term, but faces some competition from a crowd of formidable challengers. One of those challengers is with us now. He is retired LASD captain and current candidate for LA County Sheriff, Mike Bornman. Good to have you.
Thank you.
You were a part of the LA County Sheriff's Department for 36 years. You have been retired for about a decade now. Why do you want to go back to work and lead this department?
Well, just because I left doesn't mean that I turned my back on everybody in law enforcement. And I've been watching with some angst over the last few years, and I've seen that we need to be doing a better job than we have been doing of keeping the people safe that we have sworn to protect. And I think that's going to require new leadership, stronger leadership. I think it's going to require greater accountability and, frankly, quicker action on things that need to be repaired.
Was there a trigger, something that made you say, I've got to run for this office?
I had multiple triggers, I think you would say. There were a lot of people that I know still in the department, people that I know, they're outside the department. Mike, can you please run? You're the guy that can straighten things out. And I'm honored that, they're asking me, but it got to the point where the cries got to be too much, and here I am.
Name recognition has a lot to do with this game, if you will, as we work our way to the June primary. What are you doing to get your name out there?
Well, I think I told you before I was knocking on doors, but that's a very slow process. It does work. It's got benefit, but I've also been appearing on TV and some radio.
What's been the reception like?
Really good, very positive. I haven't run into anybody that's saying, what are you doing? I think that they understand where I'm coming from. They understand my moral, ethical values and what I bring to the table, and I think they're ready to help. So I'm looking at the list of candidates. So you have incumbent Sheriff Robert Luna, who wants a second term. He was an outsider, came from a different agency when he ran. But also you have the predecessor, Alex Villanueva, who was sheriff before, lost to Luna. Are you running against both of them? No, in my mind, I'm running against the incumbent sheriff. I do understand that Alex has greater name recognition. But like I've said before, name recognition is a two-edged sword. It can cut both ways. So I like to think of myself as the third, yet the best option. Day one, you say that the first thing that you're going to do is a forensic audit. Why is that so important out of all the things that should be done on your first day? Well, it's going to be a long day. I'll have a lot to do, but one of the first things is the audit, because I think that we need to let the public know that we're spending their tax dollars wisely. I'm not convinced that's the case. I've been told for years that there's this $350 to $600 million deficit built in every year. I don't know if that's true. I think that we really need to take a hard look at where we're spending our money, why we're spending it, and what we're doing it for. Not only do you have to get the vote of the public, what is it you want to say to deputies who are on the job as to why they should vote for you? You know what? I still know a lot of deputies on the department. Some friends that I work with, they've got kids on the department now. And I will tell you candidly that they are not happy with the way things are going right now. And they understand that I bring a level of calm and confidence and ability to the table that has been missing. And I love every deputy sheriff. I appreciate the jobs they're doing. They're doing the Lord's work. And they've been taking a beating the last few years, and I plan on making that stop. What's the biggest difference between you and the incumbent? He's not here. I don't like talking ill of people that can't defend themselves, but I respect the office of the sheriff, but I think that we need a stronger leader. I think we need someone who's not afraid to make decisions, who will make the tough calls. And that's me. I'll be there to do it. Over your lifetime in law enforcement, had you thought, maybe one day I'll run for sheriff, maybe one day I'll go for that position, or is this a brand new thought? I will be honest and say it's a relatively brand new thought. I was happy where I was on the department. I was happy with my life. I'm happy with my wife. But, I've just seen what's been going on, and somebody's got to step up to the plate. And it's got to be somebody with built-in credibility, someone who's got that insider knowledge of the sheriff's department, the culture, you know, the procedures, the policies, the traditions of the department. And the sheriff doesn't have any of that. And I think that's one of the issues. It's been kind of like a fish out of water.
Final thought as we move toward June 2nd. What do you want voters to know?
I want them to know that I bring calm, professional leadership, ethical integrity, you name it. All the good stuff is the stuff that I bring. And I think that it'll be a new day for the sheriff's department when I take the helm.
All right, Mike Bornman, thank you so much for coming in. We are just a couple of months away.